Folks, I have been on YouTube since 2007. Yes, I am old, and I've been doing it professionally since 2015, and I've witnessed a lot of changes throughout the years. Like, I remember YouTube Friends, Reply Girls, you remember that? And then also the original layout for YouTube homepages. Oh, I miss you, old layouts. But YouTube went from some niche video hosting site to one of the greatest entertainment hubs in human history. But as of late, things have gotten worse, like a lot worse. With like one thing in particular that is the most heinous issue of all, and YouTube needs to do something about it. Like, unfortunately, I have first-hand experience witnessing what's going on because I make these videos. I have a laundry list of problems I have with the site and concerns, and we'll get to the worst one here in a moment. I've complained before about YouTube, about their copyright claims, blocking videos, ad-friendly content, where they're like, yo, this video of yours about this cartoon girl, disgusting. Even though she has all of her clothes on, disgusting. We're blocking your video. Thanks, YouTube. Meanwhile, they'll have in the sidebar, some mobile game ad with the most sultry, nasty sexuality you've ever seen. So yes, I'm going down this list. I'm going to complain. Let me bitch for a bit. Here we go. Number one, the ads are getting worse, and I knew that this would happen. YouTube is waging a war on ad block. I'm sure a lot of you know about this. Recently, they introduced this new feature where when you pause a video, it will actually play ads for you. They'll still play ads. Can you imagine that? You're trying to do CPR and you're trying to pull out a video of how to do CPR, and you have two pre-roll ads to get through, and then you need to pause to read some text on the video, and then another ad starts playing. You go through 4 ads for a mobile game before you can save someone's life. Oop, wait, it's too late, they're dead. But don't worry, you can remove these ads by buying YouTube Premium for $15 a month, which isn't a heinous amount of money, but still, that's not a small chunk of change for a monthly fee. I recall when YouTube, you can click out of the video and put your phone in sleep mode and listen to a video like a podcast. I used to do that. Then YouTube's we're removing that and putting it behind a paywall. So that sucks. Here's something a lot of folks don't know. When you upload a video, especially a long video, YouTube will put the ads into the video for you automatically. And let me tell you, okay, if I'm uploading an hour-long upload, YouTube, on its behalf, before I change anything, will put in 30 ads in that video. I'm not kidding. YouTube spent years and years, and I understand the motive of just eating shit when it comes to investing money into the platform. They lost money for a long time. Basically, from when Google bought YouTube, they were spending money throughout the 2000s, throughout the 2010s. It wasn't until the early 2020s where they finally turned a profit. So for them, they look back on the last decade and say, yeah, we're going to get our money back. What's that? The competition's all dead? There's nothing really to rival us now? Well, guess what? It's not just one ad at the start of the video, it's 2 ads, and mark my words, it will be 3 ads and possibly 4. They have us over a barrel. Unless you have YouTube Premium or really good ad block, good luck, you're gonna be stuck watching ads to get your free videos. Because YouTube's yeah, we waited, now it's time to strike and get our money back. Because where else we're gonna go? Dailymotion? Vimeo? Ha! No, there's really no other competition when it comes to long-form video formats besides YouTube.
We own you.
Sure, there's TikTok, but even then, it's not as preferable in my opinion. Want to go to a streaming service? Okay, you're paying there or watching ads there. There's no free ride anymore. Those days are gone unless you take to the high seas, which, hey, yarg. There are so many moments, too, with these ads that are placed in a video where they ruin the flow of a video. And sometimes it can't be helped. It is what it is. And I try to structure my long-form videos to have fewer ads. Again, when I look at the video when it's uploaded, there's 30 ads in the video. And I'm let's pull that back to maybe 3 or 4, give or take. Because the ads are a necessary evil. They do pay YouTubers. They do keep the lights on. They help me pay my team. But again, when they're left to their own devices for auto placement, woo, strap in. I hope you have premium. Speaking of premium, by the way, they are apparently trying to introduce a new feature where it skips in-video ads. Like the ones where the YouTuber talks about an ad placement. Like this one here that's about to happen to you. I'm sorry, Kat, I gotta pay my team.
Hey, look how much Skinner makes. $25,000 a year. Wow!
You know what I could have used while working on my videos back in 2019? Seems so long ago now, right? I could have used a good desk and a good chair. And FlexiSpot has my back on both fronts. Now believe me when I say that I know all about that sentimentality. Sometimes it's hard to part with our old desk and chairs. Attaching object sentience is a real thing. Please don't throw me out. I'm still good. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, well, you only have one spine and you've been ruining it for me for years, chair. Lots of pain and discomfort that could easily have been avoided if I just invested in something good, new, and better. Well, guess what? We got a new office space now. And it only has the best. And the C7 Max chair rocks all of the new standards we aim to uphold. The adjustable headrest can be tilted for your work and when you need to relax. There's also the backrest, which locks at 93 degrees to ensure a stable and upright posture. You got a big butt? So what? No problem. These seat cushions are larger and wider than most office solutions. My butt is thankful for that. And with the added bonus of being able to choose between pressure distributing foam cushions or eco-friendly mesh, which is ideal for warmer climates. And when it comes to lumbar support, FlexiSpot literally has your back. With adaptive lumbar support, this chair will conform to your spine with lockable adjustments. Ready to get seated on your new future C7? Then head on over to FlexiSpot.com and use my promo code Saberspark for $30 off their C7 Max chair. There's a 30-day risk-free trial to help make sure that you absolutely love it. And with a 10-year warranty, you can rest assured that your chair will last. Folks, having a good office chair is very important. Honestly, jokes aside, your back. Take care of your spine. And let me tell you, FlexiSpot has your back. Again, literally, I made the same joke twice. Thanks again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring our video and our backs.
My spine.
So yes, YouTube ads are, again, a necessary evil, but they are going to get worse. And YouTube knows that. They know we have nowhere else to go. And they're trying to kill the ad blockers. So you're forced to buy YouTube Premium, which, again, they'll raise the prices on that too. So no matter what, it's hard to escape. They got us. They got us cornered. What can you do? And that sucks. Because without ad blocker, a lot of websites, YouTube included, can be just unbearable to watch.
You'd think all the noises would be annoying, but they're not.
Speaking of ads, I hate the ads on this website. There are moments, and I've bitched before about mobile game ads in particular. They've kind of gotten better, but also not really. There's still some really bizarre ads that YouTube's like, listen here, all right, you YouTuber, if you do anything inappropriate, if you show a woman's ankle, if you allude to a bad word, we're blocking the video, we're ad restricting it. No one can watch except, 30-year-olds, and they suck. But if you're an advertiser coming to the site, right this way, come up to the man, I don't care. You can have a frog pissing on a person. I don't care. Pay us. That's all that matters. Do as I say, not as I do, apparently. So yes, those ads are still a problem. They suck. Bottom of the barrel garbage. And they're getting worse. I say that it's like a hydra. You cut off one head and then 3 more emerge. Another problem I have with the site is that subscribers are kind of worthless now. Don't get me wrong. I really appreciate when people subscribe to the channel. Most YouTubers do. However, due to YouTube Shorts, I've seen plenty of channels who just steal content and then get plaques. The coveted million subscriber plaque means nothing now. I mean that. Like, all you have to do is poach content, which is, a shitty thing to do, and just try to make it a little bit transformative, in the most bare minimum way possible, and upload. I mean, multiple times a day, upload to your channel, and you will get subscribers because YouTube Shorts put a lot of priority on getting subscribers, and boom, that's how it's done. I tested that myself. I had I think 800,000 subscribers when the YouTube Shorts program showed up. And I decided, okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll make YouTube Shorts. There are some of my shorts that got tens of thousands of subscribers. The money is garbage. I'm getting $50 a video, so that doesn't really work out. But if you're looking to get subscribers, make YouTube Shorts. Easy as that. I've seen channels that exclusively just steal content and do shorts and get millions of subs. So in a way, the plaque's kind of, it sucks, but it's worthless. It doesn't carry the same weight as it once did. All right, my next point of complaining, and this one's gonna make me sound really old, but hey, I'll accept it. The brain rot's getting pretty bad, folks. I am concerned that good, substantial, entertainment is, for at least kids, being ignored. Most kids just watch content farms on YouTube. I was in line at the airport and I was waiting, and there's a family in front of me, and there was this kid who was just standing there watching a digital circus content farm. The kid was probably 6. I just kind of glanced at the phone. I'm like, oh my God, there's your audience. I feel like an old fart because I'm I grew up with Nickelodeon. I grew up with Cartoon Network. There's actual effort and standards and practices and a benchmark of quality that the network had to meet, and not anyone can just upload. But now that's the case. It's a double-edged sword. Anyone can upload, and guess what? Anyone can upload. And that means bottom of the barrel content thieves who just churn out overstimulating videos can really rake it in. It sucks because I don't want to restrict YouTube too much, but it's kind of on them. And mark my words, I think eventually there will be some legislation from the government here in America to be hey, YouTube, you gotta kind of, police this a bit better so our kids' brains aren't leaking out of their ears. It's funny watching King of the Hill and having Hank being Bobby, you just sit here and watch the MTV every day. And I know the Simpsons have also done brain rot TV jokes. It's never been worse than now. Now you can bring the TV with you and there's infinite content to watch. I've never seen a more zombified situation ever. And I say that knowing it's on the viewer and the parents. The parents should do something about it. But are they? I don't know. A lot of these parents are just put the phone on for the kid and shut them up. We've seen it all the time at restaurants. I understand the sentiment. These kids are screaming all the time. You want to shut them up? But I really think it's going to bite us in the ass someday. I spoke to a relative who's a teacher, and I said, what's the biggest generational change you've noticed today compared to us growing up as millennials? And he said yeah, these kids have a 10-second attention span. They're so hard to hold their attention. And I was do you think it's because of the, internet? And he's it's absolutely because of the internet. Again, a double-edged sword, but we're currently seeing, unfortunately, in my opinion, the results of unmitigated content being dumped on, younger generations. And I don't know. I still think we live in the Wild West of YouTube, and there'll probably be more rules and standards coming down the pipeline in the future, but remains to be seen. Oh, content farms. Oh, how you destroy our future generations. I'm looking at you, Clown Pomni from Mexico. You terrify me. But by far, and I mean by far, the worst thing I've noticed on YouTube is the comment section. There's 2 layers to this. One layer being bots, which is something where that's nothing too new. We've seen bots on YouTube and in video comments, for years now. Though they're getting better, I'll say that. Whenever I upload a video, I see legions of profile pictures of OnlyFans girls who are this video makes me feel alive. Heart emoji, I love you. And I'm okay, here come the bots. And, by the way, you can put on this filter for YouTubers, just, a little tutorial here, a little tip that you can shut off the bot comments. That will eliminate those. However, it's these other comments that I take the greatest issue with. There is a community who spams YouTube videos, lots of YouTubers, and will post links to CSAM, which is child sexual abusive material. And what they will do is they will link to Discord servers that host this deplorable content and videos. And so let me tell you right now, for folks who are curious, do not click the links. Do not. It is devilish stuff there. And I've tried for months in quiet to report this to YouTube, to email them directly, to try every connection I can to be like, this is despicable. This is actual, like, you know, federal offense stuff going on. And it's heinous. I've even contacted federal agencies to be like, yeah, just so you all know, there's something going on here you should probably look into. However, it is YouTube. It's their website. They can do something about it. And these comments go under the radar because they type in a way where it doesn't get detected by YouTube. And I suspect it's manually entered. Like, it's that pathetic with these folks. You think it's a bot posting stuff. No, it's people copying and pasting and spending their time doing this disgusting stuff. Why? They're bored. They're looking for notoriety, probably a combination. Who can say? But that right there is the worst, where you try to upload a video and it's being plagued by these comments and you feel helpless. You try to delete them. You try to, moderate them. It's an uphill battle. It's pointless. YouTube itself needs to do something about this because the links they post, the comments they make, it is, as you would imagine, the ninth layer of hell of the internet, and they must be stopped. I rarely make videos getting this personal, talking about YouTube or just things outside of stupid cartoons. But this is honestly evil stuff. And I think YouTube needs to be held accountable. I hope they know about this situation. And I feel like it shouldn't be that difficult to be able to tag words, because you'd think blocking the words would work. Like, oh yeah, Saber just put it in words that filter it. Doesn't work. I've tried. They get past it, and apparently they get it because they type from right to left versus left to right, and by doing so they bypass the comments, which is come on, YouTube, that you should be able to register that and fix the problem, but not doing anything. So that to me is one of the worst, if not the worst, issue I have with YouTube. I can put up with ads. That's a nuisance. I can put up with the stupid ads that they approve, which are hypocritical. I can put up with that subscribers are kind of worthless now. And as far as content farms, that's more of a, when it comes to that brain rot, that's more of a cultural thing. But the comment sections, that can be moderated. That can be solved. And it needs to be solved immediately. So folks, if you're listening to this video, tweet at YouTube on the Twitter account. Apparently, it's the only way they will actually reply. Let them know that this is happening and that they need to do something about it, or preferably, the FBI. But yeah, it's something that needs to be cleaned up because it is downright disgusting. In all of my years of doing this site, of being on it for nearly, over 20 years, this is the worst. By far, this is the worst. And it's just making us have a worse experience overall. There are silver linings, though. YouTube isn't completely helpless. They've done things to improve the site's quality of life, one step forward kind of thing, two steps back, where they're like, hey, it's YouTube memberships, it's YouTube streaming, which, let's be real, they're just aping off of Patreon and Twitch respectively. YouTube Shorts, TikTok, But there was a thing where YouTube identified MCNs, which were a predatory thing where it's like, yeah, we're machinima, come join our network. And if you leave it, you're dead. We'll come after you and take your money. YouTube's like, your money, that's our money. So they introduced this function where you can just leave the network and good to go, you're gone. Unless the company's under contract with you and decided to pursue legal action, as soon as you unlink your account, though, with the MCN, you're in the clear. I like that. That was a good call. And again, a double-edged sword with me claiming that content farms are the worst. They are. They're pretty bad. I think there's a lot of garbage out there. But I have noticed that there's a lot of videos from creators in different sectors of YouTube, especially for older viewers, that have tremendously improved. Really cool, documentary-esque videos about animals, about machines. It's just cool seeing almost like this democratized content. I say content, that's such a bad word, isn't it? But seeing people who have the chance to like make a name for themselves, it's like, it's hard to do. It's an uphill battle trying to have your voice heard, but if you know what you're doing, if you're good at it, and more importantly, if you're lucky, you can possibly make a name for yourself on YouTube with good videos or bad videos. I guess to YouTube, it's all the same. This website is truly a big part of the future of entertainment. It is basically like one of the main pillars when it comes to kids today and a lot of adults. I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. Again, they weathered the storm of investing money and now they're going to get their money back with ads. So just giving you all a heads up, things are about to get a lot worse when it comes to that front. But overall, those are my thoughts about the current state of YouTube. I truly hope it improves, and especially when it comes to that last point, remains to be seen. So let's keep our fingers crossed. But what do you folks think? Tell me in the comments down below, and I'll see you all next time. I'll get back to watching Pixar ripoffs and melting my brain out.